Hello, hello, hello. I feel sorry for a lot of people. I feel sorry. I feel like what's going on with a lot of dudes is that they're wasting their time. And they're wasting their time when they could be focused on dominating. They could be focused on dominating the system, dominating their career, dominating the people and situations around them. And a lot of times people spend too much time stuck on hate, stuck on anger. And a lot of times you're stuck on anger that I have found for myself in the past. I haven't been angry. I don't think I've been angry in over 8 years. I haven't been angry. I think when you focus on your bubble and trying to keep that bubble protected as much as possible, when you focus on the things that make you happy and make you content, I find that you focus on protecting that. And I think what's so sad is a lot of people spend so much time focused on what females are doing. Now, I'm not saying that you're not justified in your frustration or you're not justified in your anger. But what I found out is that a lot of times you get so stuck on that you're not growing and developing nowhere else in your life. You're not maximizing your potential anywhere else because you're constantly mad and constantly upset. Turns out to me to be a waste of time. You got a bunch of things in this world that you should be dominating because you don't know how long you're going to be on this planet. You got a bunch of stuff you should be making moves on. And I'm not just talking about money. You know, I did a video today where I told people that the taxes are going to come in January of 2019. And the big question on the taxes is, how are you going to be able to handle what's coming? There's a lot of activity happening in Wall Street. Are you going to be able to handle it when it comes? Are you going to be able to stay afloat when it happens? A lot of people are not considering these things because they're so stuck on anger and hate. That ain't what it's about. Sometimes I think people are stuck on this stuff because of the people that they are around, the people that's in their bubble. If you constantly talking about anger and hate, then that's all you got going on in your life. It's not that serious at the end of the day. Yeah, like I said, these chicks do what they do, but a lot of this stuff could be fixed if men stuck together. But I think men have fallen in love with name calling. Men have fallen in love with name calling. I've never seen nothing like this. I kind of wish that people didn't have access to the internet because it's making the male population so weak. Dudes are actually not looking to dominate anymore. Dudes are just ticked off and they're just expressing the fact that they ticked off. I've had stuff happen to me, you know, and what's so funny is most of the time I've I've had more stuff happen to me at the hands of women than most of the dudes who are angry, and I'm still not angry. I'm like, I accidentally allowed that chick access to even put me in a bad position. I accidentally said something that allowed that chick access to make that happen. And I think that's what the biggest problem is that dudes do have valid reasons about what happens with women. But I think that takes you away from trying to get power. I think constantly digging into that hate and that pain takes you off your path of dominating. Again, I do understand there's some valid reasons that this stuff does go down. I'll give you that. But I think it's just too much time is spent on being upset. Just way too much time. Way too much time. We got to do something greater than that. So what I do is, man, and that's why I've pulled more and more away from YouTube, because I got to focus on my legacy for the next 30, 40 years. I can't be in some of these discussions anymore with people who are just stuck on anger. Like I said, a lot of it, I ain't gonna lie, a lot of it's justified, but some of it's just time wasting. It's just it's no power. It's just a bunch of people complaining about things that they could fix if they only stuck together. Things that they could fix if they would only stick together. So let me give you one of my little solutions for me myself, and it's the whole point of this video. I don't allow women a lot of access to harm me. I don't allow women a lot of access to harm me. I don't ask women for help. I don't ask women to go 50-50 with me. I don't ask women any of that stuff. So the minute that they get out of bounds, say something unnecessary or out of pocket, I immediately remove them from my bubble, because I'm not in a position to where I have to deal with any kind of questionable conversation coming out of a woman's mouth. And because of that, I don't waste my time hating them. I don't waste my time calling them names, making videos about them. I just don't waste my time. I just think sometimes when I see dudes, they fall in love with name calling. It makes them feel good to put down females. And that's something that dudes learned from females. I believe that's something that dudes learn from females, because it's not normal for dudes to be so emotional, so vindictive. Dudes are supposed to be strategic. But you got a lot of dudes that are just, they ticked off, they upset. And it's kind of childish, to be honest. I mean, I understand. Like I said, I understand they want to get their frustration, but it just makes everybody weaker. But a lot of these people got to get old, and if you're just angry, you're not working on perfecting your situation. You're not working on making your stuff better in life. And I just think ultimately it's bad for the dudes to spend so much time angry at what these females are doing. Again, a lot of times it is justified. It's not a powerful space to be. And then, you look at so many dudes, man, they just not making it, so we got to consider that maybe focusing our attention on a lot of these women like that is it's just counterproductive to you seeking power. And again, I try my best to talk about power and talk about achieving some things. The way we do it now is just really a waste of time. I wish dudes could see it, but I understand they're so mad that they can't. But a lot of it's just a waste of time, man. A whole lot of it's a waste of time. I look at females, they're always trying to start drama. They're always trying to cause division. They create names like pick me to insult another woman. They pit the dark skins against the light skins. They do all this crazy stuff, man. And it's not all of them. It's not all of them. It's not all of them. But it's too much. It's just too much. It's too silly. And again, I don't know what they plan on getting out of that. All it's doing is bringing people down. All it's doing is stopping people from being soldiers. You know, hopefully one day I get to a point where I'm able to create a culture and invite people into that culture, and we'll just operate amongst ourselves. Because like I said, dealing with this stuff, with these people and their anger issues that we have in Black America, Black internet, Black YouTube, it's just too much anger and not enough power building. Way too much anger, not enough power building. And for me, I don't want to be associated with all that anger, all that unnecessary vitriol. And you know, hopefully they get it together one day, man. Like I said, things are going to be looking real funny soon. And if you don't have no type of protection, you might find yourself really in a bad situation. All right, so let me get out of here. I just wanted to say that the whole point of this video was to let you know that where you waste your time at for 5 months, 5 years, 10 months, 10 years, you may find yourself still stuck there. You need to be focused on other things like looking at property, looking at opening a franchise, doing those type of things. As a Black man, that's what's really important.